Woo! We're back! Yay!
Yay!
And again, no Diddi.
Yes, the third time in a row.
Yeah, what's wrong with that person?
And we were, like we said in the filler episode, we were like, oh, it would be funny if we have to use it next week, and then we had to use it next week.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
Oh boy.
And I'm still like coming down of that situation. There was drama, there were thrills.
Oh my.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty funny though, because in the podcast we're talking as if it's the future, and we're like, oh, when this comes out, we have probably done this and this.
Mm-hmm. We have been pregnant.
Oh.
I don't know.
Are you pregnant? Pregnante?
Mm-hmm.
Pregnantos?
Mm-hmm.
I said in the filler podcast that I would probably be done with my surgery.
Yeah, well, so what about the surgery? How was it?
Well, I haven't had the surgery.
Yikes. We
I
lied
had-
in the podcast.
I had surgery prep. I'll tell you about my surgery prep.
Let's just start there. Perfect.
Yes. Well, first of all, Diddi was visiting me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very lucky that he was visiting me, because I went to... Okay. I'm bad at telling this story. Okay, so I had gotten an email from my doctor telling me that my surgery prep was at my town's hospital at 13:10. Okay. So then we get there like around 1, I guess. But we couldn't find the entrance that I was supposed to go in. Like, I had the name of the entrance because I had sent the doctor asking what entrance I should go to.
Yeah.
So we were looking for it, but we couldn't find it. So we thought like the easiest thing to do would be going to the information desk and asking there. So we went to the information desk, and she like put in my like number, like I don't know what it's called.
Social security number.
Yeah, I guess we would call it that, but it's not exactly the same thing as social security number, but it's the same concept kind of. But yeah, I told her that, and she looked me up in the system, and she was like, oh, yeah, your appointment was in a different town this morning at 8:45.
Lol.
And I was like, what?
And you were like,
And she said like, but just go up to this place and ask them there if they can do anything. So I went up to that place and then waited in the reception area there. I tried to like check myself in, but it just said like, go to the reception. So I went to the reception and gave her my number thing, social security number. And she also said it was in the different town. But she said it was at 13:20, so I don't understand how they had separate times, and they also had a different time from what my doctor had told me, and my doctor told me a different place than what they said, so it was all very confusing.
Yeah.
And I was very frustrated, because there had been a lot of circles in this situation, like a lot of shitty things have happened already, and just everyone is fucking up so much. But anyways, so we were just like, okay, and we showed like the email that my doctor sent. We showed that to the woman, and she was like, oh yeah, it does seem like he said that, but it is there in like 5 minutes, because some time had passed by then. Like it was 5 to 10 minutes until it was 13:20. And she was like, yeah, so you'll probably be too late, but I'll give you their phone number.
And you were like, no.
So we were like, and I thought I would have to schedule a new surgery prep, and that would take like a few weeks for me to get the surgery prep, and then it would take a long time to get the surgery as well and stuff. Like I thought I would get the surgery this week, since I had the surgery prep last Friday. But yeah, we called the other place, and Baldur was talking to them on the phone, and he was just talking loads to them, trying to figure stuff out, and they said if I got there before 2, they could help me. But it was already 1:30 at that point, and it takes like Google Maps said it takes 20 minutes to drive there, but it actually takes 30 minutes. But Diddi drove as fast as he could in his new car. And we got there exactly at 2.
Oh wow.
And I was like, damn, they're probably not gonna take me because it's 2. But we went in, and the people were super nice, and they decided to take me even though it was already 2. And it was a funny experience because it was a pretty small hospital.
Yeah.
And I think everyone was going home, but
Yikes.
the people for my surgery prep stayed longer to take care of me. Because there wasn't anyone there really. And they made me sit in this waiting room that was just a bunch of chairs in a hallway, and I was just sitting there, and then like someone came and was like, Marta, talk to me about stuff, and then they were like, okay, go back and sit there and wait for this person, and just kept going like that. So I was always going and sitting there, and there were just people coming to get me all the time, and it felt like the world revolved around me for a small moment.
And you loved it.
Because also, like, the only people that were there were the people that were meeting with me. So yeah, I had the surgery prep, and they were like checking some things on me. They said I had high blood pressure. They said it wasn't too high, but it was still like I should get it checked since it was pretty high. But it's not been that long since I had it checked last time, and it wasn't this high that time, so I don't know what happened.
Yikes.
Yeah, and the guy took the pulse on my toes. That was pretty funny. I've never had that done before.
Because he didn't want to touch your hand.
No, he also took the pulse on my hand, but I think it's just to
see if you have
check.
same pulse.
I think it was just checking the blood flow in my feet. Because when you get this surgery, you get blood thinners.
Yeah.
And you can get blood clots. So I think he was just checking for that. And they also took like measurements of my legs because they will give me custom pressure. Is it called pressure sock? Compression socks?
Yeah, compression socks. Yeah.
Yeah. Compression socks. So I'll get some custom ones.
Ooh.
And yeah, they were just checking a bunch of stuff, and I talked with the guy that makes me go to sleep. And
he was like, go to sleep.
Yes. And he was like looking into my throat and stuff. And yeah, they were just giving me a bunch of information about the surgery and what I should do before the surgery and after the surgery. I will apparently be in a lot of pain.
Nice.
And I will get morphine at the hospital, and I will probably get morphine home with me because I will be in a lot of pain. Whoop whoop. And he was like giving me instructions about how many painkillers I could take a day after this, and he was like, yeah, you're gonna be in a lot of pain. So yeah, basically I'm gonna be in a lot of pain, so that's fun.
And you're gonna record it all for our great dear listeners.
Yes. And
all the screams.
And When I was supposed to have surgery prep last time, but it wasn't surgery prep, I guess. The doctor at the hospital was like, "Oh, your case isn't serious enough because your painkillers work on you, so we won't do surgery on you because it's not severe enough."
Mm-hmm.
And then the doctors at this hospital, the surgeon, he was talking to me and he was like asking me some questions about it and stuff. And so they were gonna operate on me in this hospital where I was having the surgery prep.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, you have a lot of gallstones, and it seems like you have like a at-risk situation. Like, it seems like it could go badly."
Mm-hmm.
So they want to do it at a different hospital in a different town.
Okay.
Because that hospital is bigger, so if anything happens, they have the tools to react, and it also has a sleeping department. I don't know what it's called in English.
Oh yeah.
Like where you can stay overnight. So if anything
And
happens,
party.
I can stay there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hospital hotel-ish.
a big FU to that doctor that said it wasn't severe enough, because apparently I have a lot of gallstones.
Are we gonna name drop him just to like drag him down?
I wish I knew his name. I would drag him through the ground. But I don't know his name. I have no idea what his name was.
He's lucky.
But anyways, then I got to go get the day for the surgery. And I will get surgery on the 16th of December.
Ooh, happy for Christmas.
Yes. Oh yes, and I can't I can't lift anything or anything for like 7 days, so I'll just be chilling for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. And you have a little bell like ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Yes.
Balder,
Yes.
I need to go to the toilet. I cannot walk. Carry me, Balder, carry me.
Well, they did say I needed someone to take care of me for the first day. So I can just say to Balder that they said I needed someone to take care of me for like a month.
Ding 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 ding. Balder, I'm thirsty. How can I drink without my legs working?
Yes, and I will make him like swallow the water for me. Like I will just keep it in my mouth, and he has to
Like a
like
bird.
move my throat. Like.
Oh. Yeah, he drinks it and puts it in your mouth like.
Oh no! Ew!
And then he chews everything for you and then.
Ew! I hate it. I hate it.
But I think you will like it deep inside.
Huh?
I think you would like it deep inside.
Maybe. We
Did you
will
also
see.
get dressed like the surgery gown? Like it's like the little dress thingy that
No.
you usually have? Oh, did not
But
have
they
like
said
a tryouts?
I will get it when I go there
Yes.
for my surgery.
You
And they
take a
said I should
beautiful
also
picture.
bring like a loose fitting clothes with me to go home in, because I will not like to wear fitted clothes after this.
And you were like, no, I only wear skin tight jeans.
Yeah, I only wear leather bodycon dresses
Mm-hmm.
and corsets.
Of course.
And I'm gonna hold a box out of here.
Oh yeah, I was like, why do you need a box? And then I realized heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Silly me.
Hehe.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that will be very fun.
Yeah. And I also realized recently, I felt very silly when I realized that I have
You're
had
pregnant.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that I have had gallstones for longer than I thought. Because I got the first 2 attacks in Iceland.
Oh my.
But I just didn't realize what it was then, and they weren't big attacks, they were just like smaller attacks.
And how are the symptoms? Describe it to me.
Unbearable pain
Where?
in the abdomen.
I always have because my abs are so rock solid.
It's like if you find your ribs, like the lowest ribs, under the lowest ribs on the right side. That's where the main pain is.
Is it like just like a little sting you get sometimes?
No.
Okay, oh thank God. Oh,
Like I said, it's
sometimes.
unbearable pain. But
depends on the person what unbearable pain is.
yeah, but I have a really high pain threshold, and I can tell you, like usually if you get some stomach pains, like if you, I don't know, can't poop or something, like you can get pains from that, then you can usually like move your body in a way that you feel a little bit better. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like you can like put pressure on the stomach or something and you will feel a little bit better.
Why put pressure on your stomach if you can't poop? That's
okay, I don't know. I was
situation.
just thinking about like cramps or something with that.
Okay.
But just like whatever pain you have, you can always like do something to make it better. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like usually some positions hurt less. Like you can be in the fetal position or something and it will hurt less.
That's my favorite position. I sleep in that position.
But
suck on my thumb right away.
With the gallstone pains, it's like you can't do anything for the pain and it just hurts whatever you do. And yeah, it's really bad pain. Like for my biggest attack, I was screaming for an hour, a little bit more than an hour. Like full on screaming. I couldn't talk or anything. I was just screaming.
Are you okay, Marta? Ah! Okay,
yeah, it was basically like
door.
that. Balter went into the other room to like call the hospital. And I was just screaming. And the receptionist that answered the phone, he was like saying to her like, oh, yeah, my girlfriend has gallstones and something. And the woman on the phone was like, oh my God, is that her in the background? So yeah, it's very bad pain, but each attack is different, but like the main attacks are unbearable pain. But you know, I think those things that you talk about, they could be a sign that it's coming.
No.
Because for me, like the 2 attacks that happened in Iceland, they were pretty small. They were very painful. But they didn't last long. And I just thought it was stress or something, so I was like, no, it's okay.
It's okay.
But Unnur was with me one of the times that it happened, and she said it was very difficult to watch me when it happened because I was in a lot of pain.
Did it look like you were pooping or something, like grabbing something like
I was when I was with her, I was driving.
Uh-oh.
And I had to stop the car, and I like walked out, and there was like a curb there, and I was like squatting by the curb trying to puke because the pain was just so much that I had to puke.
I imagined something different when you said squatting. I was like,
yeah, no,
like
it was just because I
like,
didn't know what to do, so I was like squatting. But yeah, I really needed to puke. I was just like, but nothing came out, and I was like that for quite like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I mustered up the strength to go look for painkillers, and I took some painkillers and laid down in the back seat of the car and was like breathing, and then in the end it went away. But those were the small attacks, so you can imagine how the big attacks were. I was like for one of or for some of them, like the bathroom floor was very cold, and it actually really helped to just lay flat on the bathroom floor.
Okay.
But that's actually kind of weird that helped, because it's supposed to help to put heat on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I was just like laying on the bathroom floor. Also because I really, like, every time the pain comes, it's so much pain that you need to puke.
Yeah.
So I was just laying on the bathroom floor always. Very nice, very fun times.
Is it higher chance to get gallstone attack for women, or is it the same? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think it's a little bit more common for women, but not like a huge difference. But I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it.
Did you get yellow eyes?
No. If I had gotten yellow eyes, they would have done emergency surgery on me.
Okay.
Because my mom got gallstones as well, and she got jaundice. Is it called jaundice? Is it jaundice?
Let me see.
Jaundice, I think. I'm really bad at terms in English. It's just called the yellow in Icelandic.
Yeah, jaundice.
Yeah, jaundice, I think.
Doctor call it jaundice, but they turn yellow. Or color of tea. Your poop also might be lighter color.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom got that when she got her gallstones, so they did surgery on her.
Yeah.
Because of that. But they did tell me, like, if your poop turns white, you should call us.
Oh boy. And sex makes it more likely.
Ooh, sex?
Your sex makes them more likely gallstones attack. Women aged 20 to 60 have higher chance of getting gallstones than men do. Extra estrogen in your body from pregnancy, hormone replacement therapy, or birth control pills may be why. After 60, though men and women are equal at risk. After 60, though men and women are equal. So, you've been doing too much.
That's what I get for living in sin.
Just say no to Baldur.
So you need to
Just
stay
no,
a virgin forever, Olsen.
Yes, you get magic powers.
Yeah.
I would definitely do
You
it.
get the power of God and anime on your side.
What anime?
I don't know. I don't remember how that thing goes, but it's something like that.
And I just realized we were talking now about 20 minutes about gallstones and
Yeah.
symptoms and gallstones.
Rock and roll.
You're listening to the medical podcast
Yes.
with all your medical needs.
Well, we did want to talk about ourselves.
True. So do you have anything more to say about gallstones and?
Gallstones suck. Don't get them.
Just say no to them, guys. Say no.
Say no to sex. You will get gallstones and die.
Yes. This is what sex said.
Yes, but yeah, they really suck. Like this year didn't meet. This year didn't need any more suckiness, but
you're taking it out all in 1 year, so it's much better.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty nice to get it when everything is happening to the world, because I have another reason not to go outside. So
True.
I can just have those two reasons at the same time.
Yeah.
Good times.
I know what we can talk about next.
What?
I will give you a hint. How we eat things, because we had a good talk yesterday with Patricia about it.
Yes. About ice cream?
Yeah, and how we eat things. Like, we have to just figure out things that we do weirdly.
Yeah.
Like, I bite in ice cream, I use my teeth, like, because...
You mad lad.
Do you bite the spoon?
The spoon?
Yeah, when you have like a soup or something, do you put your teeth on the spoon?
I haven't really thought about it, but I guess so.
Because that's also like, some people think you're like psychotic if you do that, like with your teeth, like.
But my teeth like go really far over each other, so if I'm gonna keep my teeth apart, I have to have my mouth pretty open. So I don't think I could eat soup without my teeth touching the spoon, because I would just have to be like,
Oh, yeah, I'm like, should I get a spoon and like show you what noise I mean, like when you take it out.
I don't think I make the noise, but like I don't scrape it with my teeth, but I think I touch it with my teeth.
Yeah, I think most people touch it with the teeth.
Yeah.
I hope, unless they're sociopaths.
I don't know.
But yeah, back to the ice cream. How do you eat your ice cream? Like, let's say you buy ice cream from the store, like they're harder, not as soft as regular soft servings.
So, like on a stick?
Yeah, or like in a cone, like what you can buy, like dime cone or.
Yeah, it actually really really depends on the ice cream, because the dime cones and stuff, I can actually bite into them. Like they aren't that cold for some reason. They're kind of like not cold.
Because we use Colgate, that's the reason, because Colgate protects the teeth.
Yeah, they're just pretty soft. So it's okay to bite them, I think. But usually with any ice cream in a cone, I will like lick or suck it until I get to the cone, and then I start biting the ice cream with the cone, if you get me.
Yeah, when you get the special treat. Do you also bite the end of the cone, like suck it out, like?
No, I'm not that cool yet.
Oh. But yeah, I bite also soft servings. I use my teeth, like I go to the top and like use my front teeth, like get the stuck in and like peel, like use my mouth like.
Yeah, I only do it when I get to the cone. Then I use like the upper teeth to like grab stuff and then chalk.
Then I lick it. When I get to the cone, I lick the cone.
You're a weirdo.
I just chew everything.
But like if I get ice cream, ice balls, I don't know, like
yeah. The gelato ice cream.
Yeah, then I just eat it with a spoon.
I use my teeth on that too, or with a spoon if I'm civilized.
How do you use your teeth?
If I only had a video format to do this, and I had ice cream in front of me.
You'll have to do a YouTube video showing us how you. Well, you do have an ice cream video, but it's not with that kind of ice cream. Yeah, so now you have to do that kind of ice cream to show us how you eat that.
Just like. And anything you eat weirdly, or you think you eat weirdly, or someone has noted like you're weird.
I was just gonna continue with the ice cream. I was gonna say with sun lollies and like ice cream like that, like
ice lollipops.
Yeah.
Icicles.
Yeah. I like scrape them with my teeth.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I like wait until they're a little bit softer than fresh out of the freezer, and then I scrape them.
Yeah, they become like a Slurpee, like kind of a Slurpee texture when it's like a little softer.
Yeah, a little bit softer. Not fully Slurpee though. Because it still has to hold form.
Yes.
And then with like the ones that look like space shuttles. Yeah. I usually like suck on the top part, and then when I get to like the sides that are like the side parts, I bite them off.
Do you put the ice cream the whole way in, or just the tip?
No, but I know you do that.
No, I bite.
Yes, yes, but you put the whole thing in and then bite.
Yeah, and I usually eat the stick also because I'm too silly.
Nice. And then with like tivoli lurkar.
Yes.
I usually like with those ice creams. I usually don't have the ones that are single color. I think if I have the single colored ones, I just like suck them. But if I get the double color ones, like the tivoli ones, then I bite the outer part off it, and then suck the inner part.
That's psychotic.
A lot of people do that actually.
I don't even eat it, but that sounds crazy.
But I can't think of anything I eat weird. I feel like I've been told I eat something weird, but I can't think of anything.
No. The only thing I know now is ice cream. I guess I did.
Yeah.
Bananas.
A lot of people think you're psychotic if you bite ice cream.
But which side do you eat from the banana? Do you eat from the little like thingy that the nub that goes out, or do you eat on the other side?
I'm still a noob human that does it from the out sticky part.
So you don't like take the banana, put it on your hand like and then open it.
No, not that good at eating.
No, me neither. talking about eating, do you know what I ate?
What?
Just 2 days ago when I was being super healthy.
Oh, I was gonna say lasagna, but...
No, I bought salad from the bakery.
Without chicken?
No, with chicken, and it has cucumber, and you know I hate cucumber.
You ate cucumber?
I ate cucumber in the salad. I did not pick it out like a madman. And I was telling my friend, and she was like, "Oh, so you see, gurka doesn't taste anything." I was like, "No, it was the worst thing I've ever eaten, but I didn't want food waste. I want to be healthy." I had like mashed it with a lot of everything else. I was like, one cucumber, tiny little bite. I was cutting them down to tiny pieces just to eat them like one by one, with something a lot of else stuff, so it won't feel as much.
Oh my god, I love cucumbers. It was very nice when you used to eat a lot of salads and you gave me your cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
But Baldur likes them.
Yeah, sad. Also, just the cucumbers here, I don't think they're as good as the ones in Iceland.
No, they don't use the pure Icelandic water.
No. And cucumbers are like basically water.
No! Stop it. It's a bad tasting thing.
They don't taste like water. I'm never gonna say they don't taste anything.
Better.
They taste like cucumbers.
In water, I get so angry. And they're like, oh, why do you put it in water when it tastes then something? Why would you put cucumber in water if it doesn't taste anything?
Yeah, exactly. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of cucumbers in water. Like, I think it's fine. I can drink it, but I think I like normal water better. Yes.
Oh. Yes.
Good silence.
Mm-hmm. We jump to the
I got a question today from Patricia, so I'll just ask you that question as well.
Okay, let's go for it.
She asked me how I greet people.
How you what? Huh?
How I greet people.
Okay.
So, like, do you
say hello? Top of the morning to ya.
Yes.
Hello.
Is that how you say hello to people?
No. How do are meaning strangers or people I know?
Just anyone. I'll tell you what my answer was. I said, if it's someone I'm meeting for a first time or in a professional setting, I'll greet them with a handshake.
Okay.
Sometimes if I'm meeting a person for the first time, I won't do a handshake, but usually I do.
Especially now times. If you would come close to me with your hand and I wouldn't know you, I would scream and run away.
Yeah, I actually said that to her as well. I was like, corona or no corona? And if it's my friend and I haven't seen them for a while, I will hug them.
Mm-hmm.
And then specific friends I hug every time.
Okay.
But those are huggers. Like, if you were a hugger, I would hug you every time, but you're not a hugger, so I don't hug you every time.
Do you hug Diddi?
Do I hug him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I see him, always, and when I say goodbye.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Actually, not now, because, you know.
Good. Do you hug Baldur? Oh yeah, of course. Do you hug Louise?
I don't think I hug Baldur every time I see him, but...
Sometimes you punch him.
I hug him quite often.
Okay.
And yes, I hug Louise.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I hug, and like I said to her, I hug my friends. And if someone I don't like is with them, I will hug them. But usually I don't hug people I like. But yeah, I actually did name drop you in that conversation as well. I was saying that I didn't hug you every time. Unless we hadn't met for a long time or on a special occasion.
Yeah, then I will, because then you come like with your open arm like, and I'll be like, oh.
But then I also told her about the day that I got 2 hugs from you that you initiated. That was a crazy day.
Oh, so radical.
Yeah, I was so shocked. I was like,
and he's not wearing protection at all.
Yeah. Yeah, and she said, was he okay?
Good thing I didn't drink yet. Oh. Okay. Greetings. On a formal occasion, it depends on scenario. Usually I'm just like, hello, I'm blah blah blah. Or if it's like super formal, then I will shake hands. Unless they initiate it, I will always go for it. I will not be like, oh no, not now. And if people come running and hugging to me like, you okay? And then I will be just like a dead body, like in their arms, like,
Yes.
Or I will do the awkward pat in the back, like
the dead Olsen hug.
That Olsen hug, yeah. Depends on the people I meet. If I'm meeting my mates, not my mate. That's another. But yeah, then I'm usually like, or like, hello. I'm not saying hello stuff. I'm just doing with noises. When I meet like the people I work with, I'm like, hello. Oh,
yeah,
good
that's
morning.
true. That's exactly how you speak at work. It's true.
Or if I'm not in super good mood, then I'm just normal. And then people are like, what is wrong with you today? And I'm like, nothing.
Oh, the despair.
Yeah, and sometimes I hug people, and then people always like, you hugged me. And I'll be like, you are leaving, that's why.
Yes. It's a very special thing when you get an Olsen hug.
True. But I'm not the only one, because Raggy's wife is also like me.
Yeah.
Raggy wants to force us to hug all three together. Both me and her like that, but it's like,
But she does hug more often than you do, I'd say. But she doesn't like it, but she does it more often than you do.
Yeah, but she dies on the inside when she does it, so
probably
skip that part.
I'm not gonna force anyone.
Is she a hugger?
Huh?
Is she a hugger, Patricia?
Is
she a kisser?
She's a kisser. Cause
that's super creepy.
I guess that's yeah, like it's not really Icelandic to kiss, and I also said that to her, like in Iceland, if someone is gonna give me a kiss on the cheek, I'll let them, I guess. But it's usually just like middle-aged relatives, like yeah.
Sure, yeah.
But it doesn't happen that often, like only at events and stuff when you meet older relatives.
Yeah, I just usually just give them the kin. They can kiss me, I would kiss them. I would just be like,
yes.
He's my
yes. Yeah, I sometimes do like the sound like mwah.
yeah, I do it too.
But I'm not gonna like put my lips on their cheek, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I do also like this, like without touching them, like mwah, mwah, go both sides.
But yeah, she said that they do. I'll find the message, because I don't remember everything she said.
Oh wow, that was loud.
Yeah, it was just something about how, let me see. She said it also depends on the setting and the people. And she said really close people she will hug. But that's only, like it has to be really close people. So like her grandma or her mom.
Okay.
And no one else.
Whoa.
And in professional settings, it will be a handshake. And the most common one, that is for friends and people that you're not too close with, or people you're meeting for the first time. Then you do 2 kisses on the cheek if it's a woman on woman or man on woman.
Okay.
And sometimes women will greet men with 2 kisses as well. And she said she would do that. But men greet each other with a handshake.
Whoa.
And sometimes,
is not correct.
And she said sometimes people only do 1 kiss. But that's usually people of upper class that are quite snobbish.
Oh, I would do that every day. Like,
yeah. Oh, and then she said, like, if it's a close friend, but not close, then you will just say hi. You skip the kisses. But then she did say, like, her closest friend, she will hug him.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do one thing also. I also do like my hand wave. Like if also sometimes formal, like I want to break the ice, I do like hello, and move my hand like Pocahontas did, like how.
Beautiful. Love it.
But I usually say hello, never hi, because that's not proper Icelandic when you greet formally.
Yes, you have to say hello.
And also when you end a phone call, I can't stand when people say bye. That's not proper Icelandic. You say bless. This is Icelandic advocacy.
I probably say bye to you on the phone.
And one person, when that person says bless, then I know that person is angry.
Oh. Do you want me to start saying bless to you instead?
No, I don't mind.
I'll do it if I remember.
if you're talking on phone, then I always say bless. But sometimes I'm like, I'm controlling them and I'm gonna say bye.
Ooh.
And then they usually get like, whoa, and then they say bless, and I'm like,
damn, you overthink it.
I overthink it a lot.
So what about like now we're talking over Discord, not a sponsor. So when you end that, will you say bye or bless?
I often when we end this, then I say bye bye because we speak English. Yeah.
But I mean, when we stop talking.
Oh, I haven't thought about it. I say, no, then I just do like weird things, like woo boy.
Yeah, you do. That's what I was thinking. You usually go like, boo.
Or like do bleh, hang up.
Yeah.
True.
Interesting. Also, one thing that's interesting about you is that in Icelandic, you can't say good night, but you can say it in English.
I can say that very well. Good night, Marole.
You always say in Icelandic it's góða nótt, and you always say go no.
Eða not.
Yes. But in English you can say good night.
Yeah. Am I saying that often in English? Oh yeah, in the hotel, but am I saying it anywhere else a lot in English? Do I say it with you, like good night?
Yeah.
Oh.
When we stop, because we've been playing Among Us.
Oh yeah.
And when you leave, you're always like good night.
Then we're usually with a person that's not speaks our language also.
Yeah, I know, but I was just thinking about it.
I've been thinking about things.
I've just been keeping an eye on it.
Yes.
Because I think you have only once or twice said góða nótt to me.
Could be. I don't remember.
You did it at least once, I remember, because I was like, what? You said it! And you were like,
I remember, yeah. You grabbed your chest like, Nani? Yes.
But
you say,
when we live in the same place, I think usually when we meet each other, since we don't talk, we usually just do some weird hand signs.
Yes.
That's our hug. Beautiful.
True.
So beautiful.
But yeah, I think this was the perfect, very good podcast we had here. Just like, we talked about so many topics without even using the topics I already picked for us.
Damn!
Because I did little research before this. Because Belgian, I would get so angry. I'll be like, bleep.
There were some small silences in this, but I think it's just because we can't see each other, so we don't know if the other one is going to say something or not.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking, should we have it be on a video call so it's easier for us to see how we are speaking, so we don't even speak in front of each other, like, because we don't know.
We could try it, because I think like we do quite often like speak over each other and then have silences because we're like, who's gonna say something?
Yeah, awkward, and when we're three, it's even more difficult.
Yeah. We can try it.
We can just be two then instead.
Goodbye, Diddi.
We break up with you. I say go no.
Go no on your life.
So hopefully next episode Did will be with us and he will be the main talker. We will just be like
Yeah. We'll just be on our phone, like half paying attention.
Yeah. I'll be like swipe left, I swipe right.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we need to talk about your dating life.
That
On
will
the
be maybe in
podcast.
the next episode.
Ooh.
No, that's this episode.
Yeah, the episode after that. Stay tuned,
Yeah.
guys.
And yeah, Snæfríður says I have a sound clip from her new segment that she's
nice.
gonna make here. She sent me this. I'm finding it again. I lost it.
Yeah.
Just pictures of me sending to her like sexy pics.
Yeah, of course.
Of
You
course
guys are
not.
cute.
Okay. Here it is. She sent this to me. This will be her segment intro.
Snæfríður corner, Snæfríður corner, Snæfríður corner with me.
Oh,
Wow.
she makes me laugh.
That was beautiful. I love
I know.
Snæfríður. She's very funny.
Yeah, so she will probably have like little segments that will cut into either the end or in the middle of the episode, like a break from us. Oh wow, how productive I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we'll probably have to like work it into the like when we change subjects or something. We can be like, and here's the little message from Snæfríður.
Oh, I can imagine it.
We'll
like,
figure it out.
It will be so nasty and like so descriptive stuff. Like, oh boy. I
Yeah,
will take a shower
Snæfríður
after
is very colorful, so I can't wait what she brings.
True. So what we say today is bless, takk fyrir spjallið, and we see you next time. Bye bye. We have to say it together. No.
Bye bye.
Bless.
Bless, bless.
And then we go now.